What's going on, everyone? It is your boy Search and Destroy, and today we will be talking about my impressions over the MW3 Beta. We're just going to go ahead and discuss things that I liked about the beta, things that I didn't like about the beta, things that they should definitely keep, things that really need some work and re-ironing, things I feel like they can expand on, the good, the bad, all that in a nutshell. Guys, thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. It would really help out the channel, help us grow. And now let's get into the video and not waste any more time. Okay guys, let's begin with things that I enjoyed about the beta. First is the movement. Movement feels tremendously clean. You guys, you can actually traverse the map now. You can move from position to position. You can now wisely take your gunfights, not being afraid to move around the map. The pacing of the game is also better, guys. When I'm telling you, I was just zooming around the map, going from gunfight to gunfight, not too worried about being sluggish or being slow. Jump shotting feels good, drop shotting feels good. You can actually use the slide now to actually pick off people and get in front of people, have them miss shots. Guys, movement just felt really clean, and for me, that is a massive W here in the MW3 beta. The second thing I enjoyed what they did with the beta, guys, was the improvements to both visual recoil as well as the overall recoil system. Guys, you can now take gunfights from longer ranges with more ease. When I'm telling you, back in MW2, there was so much muzzle shake and gas releasing from your gun that sometimes you would lose sight of enemy players and just whiff shots. Not a lot of that happens here in the MW3 beta. Now, I'm not saying that aiming down sights and recoil is just so easy that there's virtually no reason for you to practice aiming. You have to practice aiming. It's easy to whiff shots in any COD game. I was whiffing shots in the beta. Streamers and content creators that are watching were whiffing shots. So aiming has become a little easier, as well as I feel like they toned down aim assist on console. It is what it is, but I feel like aiming is better, as well as visual recoil is also better, guys. You can now feel comfortable when you're taking gunfights, and I'm not losing people out of sights as much as I was. So I feel like that is a great improvement to the overall system here in MW3 and will make the game very enjoyable to play when it launches. Third on the list, we have the perk system. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a fan of the new perk system. I enjoy it very much. I feel like it's refreshing, it's new. It's not MW2's perk system, to be honest, where you have to earn your other perks throughout the game, which to me is completely stupid, and it caters to your playstyle, especially with the addition of vests that allows you to go ahead and switch up and see what you would love to run and what you can do. Like, for example, if you are an aggressive player who loves close quarter combat, you love to run and gun, you can always throw on the gunner vest, which essentially gives you max ammo and overkill. So if you wanted to run like a MCW/striker setup, or a shotgun AR setup, or SMG sniper rifle setup, there's a lot that you can do there. So I personally love the perk system. I feel like this is going to be a great addition, and I feel like they don't really need to touch up on anything on that. Leave it how it is, and we'll see on the full launch of the game. We'll see how well they do it with the other perks that we weren't able to use in the beta. Up next, guys, that I enjoyed about the beta is the time to kill, or TTK as it's more commonly known as. I feel like the TTK in the game, to me, is great. I know a lot of people have had mixed feelings about it. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people are straight down the middle, they're unsure. But for me, I enjoy it. When you come from a game like Modern Warfare 2, where pistols are two-shotting you, you're getting one-shotted by shotguns from ranges that they shouldn't even be able to hit, people are just moving slow, being stagnant, you don't even have a chance to put up a good fight in a gun battle. To me, it's just refreshing to have a slower TTK that emphasizes skill in gunplay versus just getting the first shot off, or just shooting somebody in the chest one time and they automatically die. I feel like the TTK was great. It's something we have to get used to, of course, because you can't just one shot or two shot now most of the times, unless you're using certain guns. You're gonna have to put at least 5 to 6 bullets into people, which I know people don't like, but for me, I was a real big fan of. It allows me to put up a fight. It allows me to maneuver around someone, maybe turn on them, get that highlight or get that really cool game clip, which I really enjoy and I appreciate it, especially coming from MW2. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, guys, there are plenty of videos that touch up on MW2's TTK. It's extremely high, so to just have something slower, for me, feels like it's really great. It kind of gives me Cold War vibes on the TTK. Just, you know, being able to put up a fight, to me, is a massive W. All right, guys, to finish off the list of things that I enjoyed about the beta, we have 1, the OG minimap is back, as well as the maps. So thank God, and I mean thank God, that the minimap is back. And I'm not talking about the minimap from MW2 where it essentially didn't work unless you were running a UAV. No, I mean the OG minimap is back. Now when you fire an unsuppressed weapon, enemies will be able to see your location on the map and be able to hunt you down. This puts an emphasis on the attachments that you use. If you want to run around essentially as a ghost on the map, you're going to need to throw on a suppressor. Or if you want to keep that little bit of damage range and that little bit of extra damage, you can rock your gun loud and proud. But when firing, you'll appear on the minimap. To me, that'll go ahead and speed up the game, as well as make it easier to find people and get kills or get that clip or those highlights that you're looking for. I am so happy that the original minimap is back, and I'm so happy to see that you can also change it. If you want to run a circular minimap, you can, or a rectangular minimap, you can. I feel like this is a massive subtle change for the game, and the game will truly benefit from it. Now to talk about the maps. Guys, the maps look beautiful and they play great. I've been playing COD since Modern Warfare 2, so I feel kind of old. That's 14 years ago, but the maps, they look absolutely stunning and they play just like how I remember them. Now they did go ahead and change up some little things, so the maps are not completely exactly the same, but they do play well, and I feel like everyone will benefit from us using these maps. Instead of having new maps that kind of play trash, we have these kind of recycled content, yes, but it's good recycled content. I don't mind recycled content as long as it's good, and the maps felt great. Rust is Rust. Favela looked great, played great. So Estate was not as bad as I thought it would be, as it was in 2009. And High Rise is High Rise, the best map to me in the game. Skid Row was up there too. So I'm just happy that we have these maps that play well, and the game is looking in great shape. Alright guys, so if there's things that I enjoy about the game, there are definitely things that I dislike about the game. The game is by no means perfect. So here's my list of things that I really did not like about the game. To start off that list, we have skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking has been essentially a thorn in my side ever since it was implemented in COD. To me, there's no reason why there should be skill-based matchmaking in quick play. The whole objective of quick play is to load up into a game as fast as possible, have fun, rank up, and get out of there. With skill-based matchmaking, one, the game takes forever to queue up sometimes because it's processing and trying to match me up against other people. Two, it kind of takes away from ranked play. What is the whole point of having ranked play if you're going to have skill-based matchmaking in quick play? There's no reason for me to go play ranked play unless I just want to go play it to get some rewards. And usually 9 out of 10 times I don't care about the rewards, so I don't play ranked play. But to me, there's no logical sense to have skill-based matchmaking in quick play, as well as it makes the game unenjoyable sometimes. When I have to sit there and constantly just only use the meta, or else I'm gonna get slaughtered by people running nothing but the meta guns, it's just overwhelming and it doesn't give a good experience. The whole point of COD and quick play is to load up with friends or by yourself, destroy lobbies or struggle in lobbies, but have a balanced fun. Skill-based matchmaking doesn't give a balanced fun. It's you get your ass kicked for like a couple games, the game maybe throws you one bone with a lobby that's okay, and then you're right back into the mix of it. So for me, I know they're not going to take out skill-based matchmaking. They seem like that's an absolute stay, but if they were to tone it down significantly, I feel like that would be better for the life cycle of the game, because Modern Warfare 2 skill-based matchmaking was just crazy. So hopefully we don't see a repeat here in MW3, and I'm a firm believer if we voice our concerns, Sledgehammer will eventually listen to us, but skill-based matchmaking unfortunately seems to be the wave that they're going to go on, so we're just going to have to see what happens when the game launches. Coming in at number 2, guys, we definitely have to talk about the spawn system. The spawn system is just terrible. Like, if it's not the main thing that I was worried about the game, it definitely was number 2. Guys, when I'm talking about the spawn system was terrible, I mean, it's sort of like there was a revenge spawn system in the game. There was plenty of times while I was playing and while I was editing videos where I would see myself kill an enemy player just for that enemy player to respawn not even like 3 seconds later around the corner and either kill me or I would kill them again. And I was thinking I was crazy, like, didn't I just kill this player? But no, guys, the spawn system is terrible. I mean, there's no set spawns, and I understand why, because they're trying to protect new players from veteran players like me who played those maps in the OG Modern Warfare 2, so we kind of know the layout and the spawn rotation. But the spawn system besides that was just wild. Like, it was crazy that the best spawn system was in team deathmatch. I mean, in hardpoint and domination, you had teams or squads just spawning in front of you and just killing you off of streak. Like, that literally happened to me. I was rotating in the state and the entire enemy team spawned in front of me while I was on a 15 kill streak and killed me, ended my streak. So the spawn systems are something that Sledgehammer really need to look into. They're just abysmal, they're not good, and it's gonna be a big problem if they don't go ahead and touch up on that. I feel like they will, but things can happen on the way to the full release of the game. So I really hope they hear the community's feedback and they go ahead and change that, because that spawn system, oh lord, is just terrible. Coming in at number 3, guys, we really have to touch up on connectivity as well as bullet registration problems. When I'm telling you guys there was a lot of packet bursts, there was a very significant amount of packet bursts in the MW3 beta. I mean, there was times where I was just about to get into a gunfight, my game would lag, like I would get stuck in weird animations where the bullets seemed to be hovering around my body just for my game to correct itself, and then boom, I'm dead. So I feel like Sledgehammer really needs to touch up on that, because that's something no one wants to experience. No one wants to be on a kill streak or get an easy kill and their game just lags out and gets them killed. As well as the bullet registration, there would be times where I really didn't notice until I was editing, but I would shoot someone like 3 times prior before and then it wouldn't register, and then they would either just turn around and kill me or I would barely win that gunfight. I thought maybe it was due to the time to kill or my aim was just bad, but no. When hopping on X and YouTube, I seen that was a common problem that everyone was getting. So I feel like Sledgehammer needs to really go and fix that, as well as the spawn systems, truly before the game comes out, because that could really break the game and that could kill the game before it really gets a chance to like go off. So I hope Sledgehammer just touches up on that, or at least address it, and saying that they're gonna do something about it, you know, just to show that communication that they've been doing with us. They've been great on that so far compared to Vanguard. So I really hope that that's something that is fixed. Up next at number 4, guys, is the kill streaks. Kill streaks were vastly underwhelming here in the MW3 beta, and what I mean by that is that they just weren't viable or really that versatile. I mean, you had your OG kill streaks like the UAV, counter UAV, sentry gun. Then you had some new kill streaks like the Guardian, which seems to be a very nerfed version of the Black Ops 2 Guardian, and a Juggernaut Recon, which is essentially a Juggernaut with a riot shield and a haymaker shotgun. So to talk about the Guardian, one, to me it was completely useless. It barely did any damage, if it did damage, as well as people were saying it was supposed to stop incoming projectiles, but it really didn't do anything. It was just basically something that you put down there to annoy the enemy team. As well as the Juggernaut Recon was a fun kill streak, but to be realistic, if you're going for nukes, you really don't want to use that kill streak, because once you equip the Juggernaut suit on, you're going to be on the minimap permanently until you die. So I just really didn't see the point of having those specific kill streaks in the game. What my thought process was is that Sledgehammer didn't want to put an attack chopper or a UAV, advanced UAV into the game, because they didn't want people backing out of lobbies if you have a good player on the enemy team who was just getting those kill streaks. But to me, the kill streaks were very underwhelming, and I hope to see better kill streaks and newer kill streaks in MW3 that are actually worth getting. Like, I can actually use that to go build up a high streak or get that nuke. Last but not least, guys, coming in at number 5, we have to speak on the visibility. Visibility here in the MW3 beta was still bad. and I just couldn't see people from certain distances, or if I could see people, I really couldn't tell if they were friend or foe. I know a bunch of people who are at COD Next and who played the game even before Call of Duty Next were saying that there's a perk in the game that's essentially going to help with visibility, excuse me. I know they said it was kind of similar to like Gears of War, where there will be a red hue around enemy team players, but we really shouldn't have to have a perk for visibility. Visibility should be a thing that's clear. I shouldn't have to struggle and hesitate to shoot at people because I don't know if that's a friend or a foe. At times I feel like that got me killed, and at times I feel like that kept me from going on crazy streaks. So I really feel like that's just something that they should briefly work on, and you know, keep us up to date on what they're doing as far as that aspect, because visibility was just piss poor in the game. Alright guys, now that we discussed everything that I enjoyed and what I didn't like about the beta, we can get into the main question that everyone is asking. Is the game worth $70? And to me, whether you guys buy the game or not, it's not my objective to sway you one way, nor is it my place to tell you how to spend your money. But for me personally, I feel like the game is worth $70 because it's going to be a solid game, guys. This is by far not a bad game. I don't want anyone to think this is a bad game or that this game sucks, especially coming from what we all experienced in Modern Warfare 2 for that year. This game is a massive improvement over that. It just feels like a more polished Modern Warfare 2 with some aspects of Vanguard, but everything that was good about those games and none of the bad. Now, let's be honest and let's be real, guys. Yes, a lot of people are saying this is a DLC, which I can clearly see and I can believe so, but there was just absolutely no way Activision was going to give us all this content for free. COD is still $1 billion game, and Activision is $1 billion company. They're not going to lose out on that amount of money by giving us free content. So I will personally be purchasing the game. I do like it. I do believe it's a step in the right direction. I feel like the game is going to be solid, and we really have a potential to have a great COD. I'm really truly looking forward to COD 2024, which will be Treyarch, because I love Treyarch CODs, and Treyarch is known for having some of, if not the best, Call of Duty games. So I will be looking forward to that, and I think that everyone should be too. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. I just wanted to take a moment to give my thanks to anyone who's been leaving likes, comments, or my subscribers. Guys, any little thing helps. At the time of me recording this video, I believe I have 17 subscribers. So anything truly helps. I'm enjoying my YouTube experience. I'm enjoying watching my channel slowly grow. We're going to keep grinding here on the channel, guys, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I am appreciative and I am thankful for every single person who either watches the videos, gives me feedback, or you know, just wants to be a part of the community. I am grateful for anything. I don't take it for granted, guys. I'm looking forward. We are on the road to 100 subscribers, guys. I am excited. But anyway, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Thank you for watching. It has been your boy Search and Destroy. See you later.